Let me hear this on volume.
Bitch. Hey, who that? Man, get that bitch ass nigga out of here, man. Bitch, and you worrying about this bitch, and she up in pain when he shot the Glock from D direction, did his bust his brain. He said he don't know about that bitch cause she ain't fucking thick, going back and forth with that nigga finna throw a brick. Nigga is a blacksmith finna make another blade, yeah it's hot, then the fucking bitch go standing in the shade. And you really tripping about the nigga, open up the gate, you fucking on your bitch from D direction, now she out of state. You worrying about this motherfucking nigga cause he bought a 9, boy you want some food in this bitch, you better stand in line. Yeah he really fucking with that bitch, thinking shit a star, going back and forth with my niggas, yeah we in this car. Nigga said he got some fucking bread, where the fuck your cheese? Nigga said he need some fucking air, go and feel the breeze. Nigga breath stink, then this bitch give his ass a mint. Boy you really tripping about this bitch, but ask her where she went. Nigga really worrying about my chain cause it's fucking silver. I don't give a fuck about that nigga, throw him in the river. Nigga say he on the same level, you with the devil, fuck that nigga up in this bitch, now he turning special. Yeah he really worrying about that bitch cause she got a jet. Nigga got a dog in his bed, now he getting bit. Cut that bitch off in his hole, but I ain't heard a nag. Boy you really tripping about that nigga, going pack his bag. I ain't give a fuck about that bitch, I'm not in the mood. Boy you really fucking with that dude, I'ma say you screwed. And you really worrying about that bitch in the afternoon. Yeah I'm fucking on your fucking bitch, send her to the moon. All you do is motherfucking cry, I'ma say you shot. And you really worrying about this nigga and he driving by. Yeah you really fucking with that guy, but I'ma say he died. And you really worrying about that bitch cause her booty classic. Then you really worrying about these niggas cause they stuck in traffic. And you really fucking with that bitch and her booty plastic. And you really tripping by these niggas coming from the east. And you really worrying about the hoe, yeah she got released. Bitch, I'ma say I need a translator. And you really tripping by this bitch, when you a fucking hater. Nigga shot the Glock from D direction, you a fucking traitor. And you really worrying about that bitch, but I'm an undertaker. Yeah this bitch fishy, then this bitch she got an onion flavor. Then you came down in this bitch and made a bunch of paper. Who the fuck are you? But I don't know you, why you in my zone? You fucking on my bitch, but once again, yeah she on my throne. Won't give a fuck about that nigga, I'ma say he gone. Yeah you really fucking with that bitch, but I'ma say you weird. Shooting Glocks too many times, little nigga, why you shed a tear? Coming from the D, and this bitch I almost hit a deer. Nigga over here in the mine digging for some goals. And you really tripping about that bitch and she not in control. 30 Glocks hit him in his face, nigga finna roll. Yeah I'm really flirting with your bitch and she getting tame. When you really worrying about that nigga, he not in my lane. This my fucking flow, and this bitch what you gonna do?